Check 1, check 2, check 3, check, check, check. Hello. Yeah, we're good. What? Okay. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Yo, this is David Palmer, the Leo King. All right. What is going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, the Leo King, and we are here live for spiritual dance music on the evening, if you're in California, because it's already 10:15 p.m. here Pacific, of April 7th, 2020, or you're probably watching this live on April 8th of 2020 for this full moon in Libra spiritual dance music. This is the show on highvibe.tv that I have been doing for 10 years. It has morphed into many different shows, but it has always been about combining the astrology and channeling it to you and bringing it into a dance music mix. And of course, in between both of those, we pull the tarot cards as well for this full moon cycle, and I do a prayer. Now, the reason why this show is about is because on every new and full moon, it is about on new moons setting our intentions, and then when we are at the full moon energy, it is about the release of that energy and also peaking of the cycle of what you set the intentions for in the weeks prior. And if there's any time more than ever right now to think about what to release, well, it'd be releasing the imbalances in your life, releasing the, well, I would say whether it's the emotional blockage, allowing beauty into your life, because this full moon in Libra is in square to Jupiter and Pluto that just met on the 4th of April. So we have an invisible world, an invisible prison that has entered into our space. And I know that's a hard one to kind of take in for a second, because I know that this is a very intense time where it's like almost like, well, relationships, I don't know if that's possible. It's possible. You got a very small window, though. Venus goes shadow in Gemini on Thursday, and we got our full moon now here on Tuesday and into Wednesday. That this is a time for you when Mars is squaring Uranus. This is a doorway to a better life by taking an ultimate, crazy, wild moment that you have to go towards the future. You have to take this door. Because when Venus enters shadow starting Thursday, this story can go into some really weird directions, especially as the North Node is getting ready to enter into Gemini on May 5th. And then on May 13th, Venus will retrograde, and we got a ton of planets retrograding with Venus retrograde, Saturn and Jupiter and Pluto, and it's just going to be a major retrograde fest. Remember, all the planets are direct right now, so all the planets are direct. We have a full moon in Libra, and Venus is ready to go shadow in Gemini, and we got Venus and Mars in trine, and we have had Venus and Saturn in trine, and these are Saturn energies in Aquarius. I'm talking to you Instagrammers, too, that haven't gone on YouTube yet or highvibe.tv to actually watch the show. But that this is a moment in life to take and grasp the opportunities. I'm going to be real with you all. There is not a lot. Mars is going to be squaring Venus here in the next month as we come into the Venus retrograde. Not going to be fun. Neptune is going to be squaring Venus. Mars is going to come into Pisces and make horrible aspects. So then if you go into June, it's solar eclipse time and a Mercury retrograde that comes. And I'm just like, there's not a lot of doors. I'm trying to give people the opportunity and the understanding of the doorway right now about choosing your relationship path now. Because whenever that North Node and Venus come into the same sign, it's almost like a freaking tease. Because when the North Node comes on May 5th into Gemini and Venus is in shadow ready to come retrograde, Venus gets so close to the North Node but goes, I'm going backwards. So it's kind of like how a girl plays tricks on a guy, like, oh, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, and guys, I guess, do that to girls too, but that's more in a Mars way. But the Venus way is like, oh, yeah, it looks so good. And then, what? That this is a moment in life to take and grasp the opportunities. I'm going to be real with you all. There is not a lot of doors. I'm trying to give people the opportunity and the understanding of the doorway right now about choosing your relationship path now. Because whenever that North Node and Venus come into the same sign, it's almost like a freaking tease. Because when the North Node comes on May 5th into Gemini and Venus is in shadow ready to come retrograde, Venus gets so close to the North Node but goes, I'm going backwards. So it's kind of like how a girl plays tricks on a guy, like, oh, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, and guys, I guess, do that to girls too, but that's more in a Mars way. But the Venus way is like, And that Rahu's going to be pissed because it wants everything out of Venus. So I don't want you all to miss some window and then be like, no, you know what? Any minute on television, they're going to tell me when I can have a relationship. Oh, yeah, that's going to happen. I know I sound evil, but it's actually the ones that are sounding like that behind the curtain that are playing with all of you and telling you when you can live your life the way you want to on TV. And selling you the hope that it's going to go the way you want to. It's actually not funny, though. And that's why I'm telling you all to take it fucking serious. There's a lot to talk about this full moon, but the main part is if you're going to miss the window to bring love and to bring beauty and to bring the relationships into your world. Remember, this Sun in Aries in opposition. This is a Chiron in Aries. We got Mercury leaving Pisces and coming into Aries during this cycle of this full moon. Like, this is definitely a time for you to realize with Mercury and Jupiter, Pluto in a good aspect, that this is a doorway that, you know what, you have to just follow your intuition and what the signs are telling you and just fucking go. Even though it might sound crazy, because you're going to feel crazy if you don't do something. Right? I can't believe there's people still on Instagram Live. Won't go on YouTube and watch the story. It's so weird. But, or maybe they just want to hang out with me behind the stage. Hey, what up? So, by the way, check out the bottom row here. This is where you can follow everything on High Vibe and the Leo King and what's going on right now on High Vibe. And we have all these amazing, awesome apps that you can watch this show. And I want to tell everybody on this show that's watching live right now, if this show does not make it back on YouTube for days on end, it's because of copyright stuff, and we're always on High Vibe for free. We do this show for free. The apps are free. The website's free, and it's always there. You can go watch all the spiritual dance musics that have ever been there that didn't make it onto YouTube or that have the tracks missing or whatever. I'm my mind blown how many times I have to say this one. Mind blown. Just how I'm mind blown. I have never seen more people in my life scared of love, scared of relationships, scared of actually doing something about it all than ever. When this is the moment with Saturn and Pluto that met in January on the 12th of 2020 that ended the Saturn-Pluto cycle of Libra. Like, yeah, relationships sucked from 82 to 2000. January 12th. Yeah, they did. There were some good moments, but there were some fucked up ones. I'm here to tell you that. It's more fucked up the more that you start believing that that cycle's still the same way. It's not. All right, give me a second. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Let's do this spiritual dance music. One sec. And make sure that you share this right now. We want to have as many people in here for this show. Yo, 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 we are back on Spiritual Dance Music for this full moon in Libra. Remember, Libra rules Venus. I just want to remember everybody and their basic astrology knowledge. And Venus is in Gemini, and it's twinsy. I know everybody talks about twin flames and all this shit. Could this be that moment, finally, when the world goes locked down? What would you do for your twin if you found your twin flame? Would you just sit there and wait till the television told you? I just asked all the people that are watching me on Instagram Live right now to ask me where to cut the deck. The first person that popped up said second part, so we are going from that. Let's see what the tarot has to say for this full moon in Libra. First card we got is the Six of Cups in reversed. So you know what? Yeah, there's some memories that are no longer. But you know what? I think that also at the same time, it's like, this is a full moon in Libra about restoring that beauty and that balance and the things that create good memories. If you're going to just hold yourself from creating good memories in your life right now, especially with relationships and love and happiness and bringing balance on the planet, how are we going to go create this new world if we can't even create good memories right now in our own lives? Because that's what you're choosing. I mean, I'm creating a great memory right now with people on Instagram, with people on YouTube and High Vibe, and whoever else is watching around the world right now, and creating a great memory. And I'm in this space that I've been quarantined in for over 3 fucking weeks. Think about that one. Second card that we got is the Four of Cups reversed. Woo! Nobody wants the gift from God, do they? Oh, nobody wants good memories. Nobody wants ultimate gifts. Everybody's afraid. And you know what's funny is because they think that there's nothing actually being given to them at all, because Four of Cups actually sees the gift and goes, I don't want it. This is funny because it's almost like God showing the gift, but it's almost like you don't see it, or maybe you're not paying attention at all, or maybe you're not like really, maybe subconsciously you actually know, but you're really like not wanting to show God. You're almost acting like, oh, I didn't see that, God. Like, no. Like, hello? Man. And we got all these cups. All these cups. And you know what 4 and 6 equals? 10. What's the 10 of cups? The ultimate beauty of the relationship with the family and the whole rainbow that's giving you the ultimate. And so these two reversed is like, what is going on this planet? I am bewildered. As a light worker for as long as I've been, by the way, this is eight freaking years. And I just want to thank you all. April 10th will be 8 years doing this every day. I just want to thank you all. But 8 years about doing this shit. I can't believe, I've never seen in my life the moment when you think everybody would be like, yes! That's how you know the dark's winning right now with their fears. Everybody's afraid of love. What is up with that? I am just blown away. Or they let their parents, because everybody drove home to their parents' house to write it out, and their parents are telling them, you can't have love right now. It's like everybody went back to their fucking school when they were a kid and have to do homework. Oh! Trying to wake those people up. Damn, even I got a little notification there at that same time. The challenge is the 6 of Pentacles upright. Okay. It's like you have everything that you can do to have this ultimate love and these great memories and this ultimate gift from God, but like for some reason you don't want to give it away, or you don't want to like, it's the gift of giving charity, but there's an equal balance here. So it almost feels like, well, I don't know if I want to give anything away right now. You know, this reminds me of kind of these times, right? It's kind of like the paper towel freaks. Like, oh my God, I have only 15 paper towels left. If I get into a relationship, that means, well, not 7, but it just means that it'll go down faster. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, man. You know, there's old T-shirts you can use, too. There's a lot of things you can use for toilet paper in life. Get creative. Wouldn't you rather be worried about not having amazing, beautiful relationships in love? Especially right now, domestic violence is on the rise right now. So I would say these are a lot of the Saturn, Pluto, Libra relationships that were built over from 81, 82, 83 till January 12th of 2020. And that's cryptic, I know. But it's almost like you'd rather be with your toilet paper right now than love, you know? And that's the crazy part to me. Our fourth card is the Ten of Swords reversed, overall card here. Yeah, we're sick of playing the same game over and over and over again and actually getting nowhere. But why are we still doing it? You know, it's reversed. It's almost like the universe is saying that the same patterns are over, but why are you not ready to test that? Why are you not ready to finally realize that this is not going to be the same scenario over and over and over again? It's like, this is all a mental thing. Or there's just people that are caught up out there who are like wanting to see what's sure, even if it's fucked up. Like, I don't know why. This is the weirdest reading right now. And I felt it with the astrology too, because people have been, I already feel it collectively, the message I've been putting out on the daily and the message I put out on Deep Astrology for everybody in High Vibe. It comes up on YouTube tonight, don't worry. But that message I've been putting out there to people of like, you only have like a day here, Wednesday. And they're like, what? I don't have time for that. But then everybody's like, I have time for everything. I have time for Netflix. I have time for fucking using my toilet paper. Are you ready to get out of that? Ten of Swords reversed to me is like, wow, you have a doorway out of like the most repetitive, shitty situations in your life that you're over. So take it. And that's what the overall card is here. The spiritual advice card that we got is the Three of Wands upright. You're going to have to take a journey, a quest. You're going to have to believe, and you're going to have to just go there. Or, you know, are you just waiting for your ship to come in? And is it ever going to come in? I mean, it would be kind of like right now, right? Like, unless you're an essential business pretty much anywhere in the world, it's all shut down. So it's almost like, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff right now that I can't get on Amazon or whatever, right? Am I going to go sit on the docks and wait for a ship to come in when I already know that those factories are closed? The spiritual advice is like, where is the energy where you know that ship is coming in and they're telling you they're coming in? And you're willing to accept that ship, and you're willing to go there and be that ship, and you're willing to go on that journey. This is not like long distance over countries right now. This is definitely within your own country, unfortunately. But it's a card telling you that you have to believe in this world. You have to see that world. You have to be willing to show up to that world or miss out. Since this is relationships, I'm going to pull one card. That's it. This is going to be the last card about a sign from the universe about this whole full moon in Libra and all this relationship stuff. The Knight of Cups upright. Wow. All you have to do is get on your horse and emotionally move forward like a knight. You're protected. But move into the waters of emotion. Wow. Well, there's your tarot for this full moon in Libra. This is where we're going to do the prayer now. Dear God, thank you so much for bringing us here to be alive at this moment during this full moon in Libra. At your beautiful year of 2020 that you have brought us to. I appreciate you for always giving us the light, the love, and all the opportunities and gifts in our life to make our life amazing, to make our life more whole, to make our life feel like we are in the most amazing moment in time ever. I ask you, Lord, to come into everybody's life, and of course I know that you already have angels. I already know that you have connected people with their guides. And for those that have not connected to you yet, though, to see the beauty that you're doing, to see the gifts and the opportunities of love and balance and beauty and hope and the strength from within us that others see, that helps us reflect that to understand ourselves better. That I know that that's why you built relationships, Lord, to help us reflect, to understand ourselves better and to see the power that you give us, that is through you, and find those partners that echo that back to us just as much as we echo that back to those others. I ask you right now, Lord, for people to wake up to the invisible doors that are opened from you, and also wake up from the invisible prison that people are taking as more literal and physical that is not true. I know that you always have a door of love always open in our life, every millisecond of every second and every breath and every heartbeat that you have for us in this moment and even beyond to the other side. I ask you, Lord, for those that have passed away during this time in a major moment, in a major, crazy, weird world, that I ask you to take care of them, to bring them love and to their families and to their friends and to the people that they touched, to help them connect more love on the planet. And I ask you, Lord, to protect all of us and to share your wisdom with all of us through love. Because I know that that is your wisdom, that is your greatest wisdom, and that is your greatest truth is love. And I ask for you to not have people be afraid of this love. I ask you for people to not shy away from this love. I ask you to help people remember that the medicine that you have always taught us, number one, that will heal us, that will bring us to more happiness and to the true glory of God, is love. And not just love that we talk about and say it as a word, but the true feeling of love, the true feelings I know are where we connect with you even more, God. And I know that it's times like these when you bring these challenges to the world that it helps people connect deeper. And I want you to help, please, people to understand that when you do this work and when you do these things, that they're not out of spite, that they're not out of negativity, that they're not out of darkness, but they're here to help people find you more, to help people see the light more, to help people see the doorways more. If there's anything that anybody can do on this planet right now to assist you, Lord, into your greatest work and your greatest creation of this life and this world, I ask you to call them up. I hear your calling every day, and I wake up knowing, no matter, even if I wake up and I run right into the calling and I don't even get a moment to have breakfast or even have a moment to put my clothes on half the time or a moment to do my hair, that you were so grateful to give me my beautiful hair, that I show up and I do it, and I don't even question that because I love you so much, God. And I love all the love that you just share every second and every day with me to be able to do this work. I want to thank you, Lord, so much for the last 8 years of doing this every day this week. This marker point for me 8 years ago today, I was tripping out. But it was when I was at that waterfall, and I literally went under that waterfall and I let the water come down on me. And I know that hike was crazy. And I know when I was at that waterfall crying and just hoping that I could even have money to even figure out how to still survive or to put food on my table at that time or whatever it was, I was just in such a lost place. But it was when I said, God, if I do this, if I commit to you fully and I do this work and I show up every day and I show up every minute, will you please just allow me to live my life to where I can live this life and to live a happy life? And you have delivered more than I could ever dream of, God. And I want to thank you. And I want this message of the story that you have done that love work on me to come to others, to let them know that no matter what challenge, no matter what barrier, no matter what bridge that people cannot see, that it is the bridge to you and the synchronicities and the gifts and the signs that you bring that guide us always to the bridge to everlasting 100% infinity of bliss, of hope, of dreams coming true, of love to have in our life. And I couldn't thank you more than I can in this prayer. There's nothing I could even say, nothing I can even do except just to continue doing the work and to continue loving you and to continue spreading your message every day. And I thank you so much for that, Lord. And I hope that other people hear this story and that other people know that deep in their hearts that they hold that love too, and to focus on that bridge to that love, that no matter what troubled waters we see that are going over, that you always make a bridge for us to the other side, that you always carry us over the troubled energy, that you always are brighter than the dark, that you are always the one that takes us to the place that we were meant to be. Thank you so much, Lord. Please spread this love every day. I already know you do. I shouldn't even ask please, because I already know that you do. But I'm saying this out loud because I want people to know that you really are real, that you exist, and that you bring the greatest, most magical wonders into people's life. And it's when they take the courageous step into you deeper than just saying it, but to follow your lead, which seems like the craziest journey, which it's really not. It's the most beautiful journey to receive the greatest gifts that you ever given. And I know that from this last 8 years that you have shown up more than I could ever fucking dream of. I love you, Lord. Amen. I love all you out there too. And amen to your families, and much love to you and your families during this time. But don't forget about love. Don't forget about relationships. Don't forget about this amazing need for us to have the true comforts in our life and the true reflections in our life of beauty. And I love you. Now, if you never watched the show before, this is where we are going to go live, and I do this show live, literally. So you're going to want to get some cool speakers on. You're not going to want to watch this thing on an iPhone without at least being hooked up to some Bluetooth device. I mean, sure you can, or if you're on your laptop, I get it if you have no speakers or anything like that. But I'm just saying we put a lot of time, a lot of energy, and especially me, all this music and all this stuff is definitely a time where it's beautiful. And I just want to thank you all for being here and being a part of High Vibe, being a part of the Leo King on YouTube. And thank you for all your support. Please spread this message. We're going to do this live. Lose yourself into the mix. Lose yourself into the music. And channel out all of the energy that you're imbalanced with, that you're not bringing beauty in your life, that you're afraid of love, that you're afraid of all these things, and bring in that energy with that Aries sun to bring the courage into this and to connect this to the ultimate connection of the opposite, which is Libra, which is the beauty and the balance. That courage gives you beauty by taking the step forward. I love you all very much. We'll see you all in here. Thank you so much.
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
Well, you look about like the kind of an angel I'd get. Sort of a fallen angel, aren't you? What happened to your wings?
I haven't won my wings yet. That's why I'm an angel second. That's why I'm an angel second class. That's why I'm an angel second class. Why I'm an angel second class. That's why I'm an angel second class. That's why I'm an angel second class. That's why I'm an angel second class.
I see you in bright light, beautiful, out of control. It hurts, but it's okay. Like others, riding the waves, not sorry, never sorry. Play with fire, do it again. Tears find me, it's okay. I'm dancing. Got no swag, 2 left feet, and no gold. Stake me out for yourself, I don't know. Saw a smile, probably, at least a glow. Like it here, can we not go? No swag.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound.
I see you in bright light, beautiful, out of control. It hurts, but it's okay. Riding the waves, not sorry, never sorry. Play the fire, do it again. Tears find me, it's okay. I'm dancing.
I occasionally think how quickly
To the feet. Stake me
I
out
occasionally think how
for
quickly
yourself.
I occasionally think how quickly
Probably case to come. Like it here, can we not go?
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside. If we were facing an alien threat. If we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. From outside this world. From outside this world. From outside this world. From outside this world.
Saw a smile, probably case to go. Like it here, can we not go? I got no swag to left feet and no goal. Stake me out for yourself. I don't know. Saw a smile, probably case to go. Like it here, can we not go?
See, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away? Be to throw it away? Be to throw it away?
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
I could say sorry, but I don't have much to say. You won't believe me anyway. I got a thing for causing arguments, but in my defense, I'm scared to walk away. And what I'm trying to say about me, I don't know me very well. If I'm acting like someone new, what you got to say about us? Don't you see that I'm real? If I'm acting like someone new, what you got to say about us? Don't you see that I'm here to say, start trusting me.
destroys dinosaurs. God creates man. Man destroys God. Man creates dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs eat man. Woman inherits the earth.
$1 million. $1 million. $1
injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, 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 heat of oppression, heat of oppression. Be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Skin, but by the content of their character. Skin, but by the content of their skin, but by the content of that skin, but by the content of their character.
What's left anyways? And I wanna feel slow. Give it time, we'll figure it out. And I don't wanna feel the snow.
journey. This is a journey. This is a journey into sound.
Searching for a place to hide. I just gotta run away. 'Cause if I stay here, then I'll get stuck inside your eyes. Oh, I see danger in your atmosphere. Oh, the storm is coming in, and I'm too fragile to win the battle. Oh, this time you feel sink or swim. cautious with my words and act words and words, and I can promise my heart's honesty to you. When you told me that you wanted more, I had nothing left to. I had nothing. I had nothing left to give you. Oh, you never want to let go. No, you don't wanna go down there. 'Cause it ain't sweet on this lonely island. And my emotions, you're the ocean. Building walls, keeping us divided, but you keep trying. Yeah, you try to get through right. My survival.
Celebration tonight. Celebrate. Don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate. You just gotta feel so free. Celebrate and dance so free. Gotta feel so free. Celebrate and dance so free. You just gotta feel so free. We're gonna celebrate. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. You just gotta feel so free. We're gonna celebrate. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. You just gotta feel so free. We're gonna celebrate. much further I'll go. Feet that fall apart, walk on my ankles. Get in a shot, just don't know. People travel millions of miles just to see, but they never conquer this way. I can tell them the gray eyes paint have conditions. They're too far to hear what I say, to hear what I say, to hear what I say. House party don't stop. There's a on the temple, I climb and I crawl. Wonder how much farther I'll go. Feet that fall apart till I walk on my ankles. Can I finish? I just don't know. House party don't stop. People travel millions of miles just to see, but they never conquer this way. I can tell them the greatest times have conditions. They're too far to hear what I say, to hear what I say. There's up on the temple, I climb and I crawl. Wonder how much further I'll go. Feet that fall apart till I walk my ankles. House. People travel millions of miles just to see, but they never conquer this way. I can tell them the great eyes paint have conditions. They're too far to hear what I say, to hear what I say. House party don't stop. There's a on the temple, I climb and I crawl. Wonder how much further I'll go. House party don't stop. Feet that fall apart till I walk on my ankles. Can I finish? I just don't know. People travel millions of miles just to see, but they never conquer this way. House party don't stop. I can tell them the greatest times have conditions.
I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit, I need a little love. I just need a little bit love. I just need a little, I need a little, I just need a little love.
What the fuck? 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 What the fuck?
I just need a little bit more of your love. I just need a little bit more of your love.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
More of your love.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just need a little bit more of your love.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just need a little bit more
What
of
the
your love.
fuck? What the 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 what the what the fuck? The fuck? Fuck.
Perhaps we need some outside. We need some outside. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. From outside this world. We're facing an alien threat from outside. Facing an alien threat. Facing an alien threat. We're facing an alien threat. We were facing an alien. We're facing an alien threat from outside this world.
At night, I lay awake and wonder why. Can't sleep. At night, I lay awake and feel inside. Because it is not for the weak. Yeah, this is what you did to me. Yeah, this is what, yeah, this is what, yeah, this is what, yeah, this is what, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 this is what, 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 yeah, this is what you did to me. Electricity, blood, current, heart, over and over and over. You said those things that shape what's in my head. Would you blame me if I was a freak? Prepare for what you see, because it is not for the weak. Yeah, this is what you did to me. I can't tell the difference between pleasure and pain. I dream in my brain, refrain. What I call love, you call insane. Yeah, this is what you did to me. This is what you did to me. This is what you did to me.
on our house and our house music. And you see, no one man owns house because house music is a universal language spoken and understood by all. You see, houses are feet that no one can understand really unless you're deep into the deep into the house is an uncontrollable desire to jack your body. And as I told you before, this is our house and our every house you understand. Every house you understand there is a keeper. And in this house the keeper is Jack. Now some Jack.
Go. Go. FAO. Inco. Go. FAO.
We are go.
Network.
Go.
Discovery.
Go. We are go.
Network.
Go.
Discovery.
Go.
Capcom.
We'll go fly. 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 Go fly. heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged, 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 not be judged by the government. They will not be judged, where they will not be judged, where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
something about the sound of it and the percussion and the drums and the bass line. It's not complicated. It's just the basics there. The main things that make people motivated to get on the floor and dance.
Sexual. It's very positive. It's dance music. You know, you use your whole body. And in this day and age, a lot of people can't go home and have sex. People can't go. People can't go. People can't go. People can't go. People can't go home and have sex, so they might as well have sex on the dance floor.
I'm looking to the party like dude, what it do? Hands pressed with my collar popped out, who was you? They couldn't recognize, reckon me and my crew. The impeccable, I used to sick as bird flu. Let me know if you ain't a nigga like art, cause I'm cool. It's a whole house full of no girl, she look new. I need to keep my company clean and kept fresh like looking for them, but I mean and just guess my poetry's a making my brush strokes as well. The picture of the sister from her hair to the nails. The America's next model is my clientele, cause they mesh so well with my catwalk music. Just so you can tell how I'm back. Give it to the party just to evoke the vibe. And if you're feeling this one, for sure you're right. I'ma give it to you, DJ, let them decide. Break gas drive, pull up a ride to some Buffalo girls making it like ice. Think I wanna spend some, make people get down. Hit it, dishes, living on a split. Now it's a club, baby, really, it's a house cooking. So the pronounce fakers, the doubts, the dry later. Wet up with the get up and spread that we serve. And fed up with the bread and the search we deserve. Free scoop, they love it and she loving the styles. We two partners in the back, they giggling all sounds. Next thing they loving is talking about ooh child. In person they was keeping our posted profiles. Candlelights lit, backdrops for the skit for the rolling camera. If you alive, we give it to the party just to evoke a vibe. And if you're feeling this, my nigga, for sure you're right. I'ma give it to the DJ, let them decide. Break dance drive, pull up, alright. To some Buffalo girls walking on the ice. Think I wanna nigga, go get down. Hit it, this is a banana split. So now I showed you what it look like and ready, don't quit. Got some of these cats wondering what's banana split. Really, it ain't shit, but some fun on the side. Like paying for a limo when we all need a ride. Get involved with the good foot inside with the good vibe. It ain't no player hating cause they all hella fine. Hella fine on the mic, it's like a cherry on top. That dolly-o flow, do what you like, hip hop. Shouts out to Shot, Pigeon John and One Block. For keeping things honest when it's on us to rock. Slide stone, cause everybody is a star. Put your mind to it and keep your rhyme to it. A party ain't a party unless they on to it. Turn off the lights, get dumb when I'm saying party, I'm pulling the dance while the DJ's playing. DJ's playing, DJ's playing, DJ's playing, DJ's playing, DJ's playing. If you alive, we give it to the party just to evoke the vibe. If you alive, we give it to the party just to evoke the vibe. And if you're feeling this one, for sure you're right. I'ma give it to the DJ, let them decide. Break dance drive, pull up, alright. To some Buffalo girls walking on the outside. Think I wanna spit some, make a go get down. Hit it, this is a banana split.
Better already know that.